It or just hit.
You got someone videotape?
Yeah.
Alright. By a show of hands, how many of you guys think you know how to change a diaper? So did I. Until I changed my very first diaper. Standing there, I was like, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna look good. By the time I got done, my wife came in, she looked down at my daughter, she looked at me, looked down at my daughter again, and looked at me and asked, what happened? So I looked at my daughter, looked at my wife, looked at my daughter again. I changed a diaper. She's like, no, that's not it at all. My daughter is now 6 months old, and I have successfully changed several hundred diapers with no more incidences. Today I hope to show you future parents the tools you will need to change a diaper, the procedures to change a diaper, and if you need it, how to apply diaper rash cream effectively. My goal is these 3 easy steps will give you confidence in your very first diaper change so you don't look as badly as I did. The first step is getting the tools you'll need. You're going to need diapers, wipes, a swaddle blanket, Germ-X, and of course, you will need a baby. Now, some tools that you might need will be some extra clothes, in case things get messy, and diaper rash cream. The second step is to actually change the diaper, which the first part of that is to prepare your station. So first you got to use the Germ-X to make sure your hands are clean and sanitary for the baby, and then you want to lay the blanket out so that nothing else gets dirty. And then you want to lay the baby onto the blanket. Now you want to prep your wipes, which all you do is for the wipes, you just pull one out so it's easy to grab. And then you want to prepare the diaper, which these are the tabs right here. You just kind of pull them out, stretch it out a little bit so it's easier to work with, a little quicker. So now we're ready to actually change the baby. So the first thing you do, you got these 3 wonderful little buttons that never want to work for you. You just undo these, and then you lift it up a little bit so you don't have to worry about getting the onesie dirty. And then you got these tabs, these little Velcro tabs here. You just pull one off at a time. And then this is the interesting part. You want to fan a little bit this front tab. Because if you don't, she may not be done. And if she's not done, you just take it off, you're both going to get wet. So after you do that, so you got this, so you want to grab your wipe, and you want to wipe from front to back. This is to avoid any medical issues, UTIs, or anything like that. So once you wipe from front to back, you have to put the wipe there, and then you've got the one you prepared. You just slide it up underneath. And so here at this point, if you're going to use any diaper rash cream, this is when you're going to do it, because everything's clean and ready to go. But before we get to that, I'm going to finish actually changing the diaper. So all you do, you just pull it up front. These little tabs, you got to tuck them in a little bit. I don't know if you guys see it from this angle. So you just tuck the tab in, grab the Velcro strap here, pull it up, and you want to just pull it snug. Not too tight, and not loose either. You just snug. And you do the same thing on the other side. Just tuck the tab in, there you go. So now we've got the diaper on. Now you want to put the onesie back on. You have to get all these buttons here. Alright. So now the baby is changed. Alright, so back to the diaper rash cream. This is where it gets tricky, because you can't use too much, because this stuff's expensive, but you can't use too little either. So you just want to apply a little bit, probably about that much right there. It doesn't seem like much. It doesn't need much, because this stuff goes a long way. So then you just apply it to both sides of the affected area, and you rub from front to back as well. From front to back. And that's a lot. This stuff goes a very long way. You don't need much. So then after that, you just kind of wipe it off clean, and you want to use more Germ-X to make sure it's, nice and sanitary. So now, you've got your happy, clean, healthy baby who's probably giggling or crying. There's not much telling. In all 3 easy steps, you've got the tools you need, the procedures to change the diaper, and now you know how to apply the diaper rash cream. Thank you very much.